Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. Regarding the Rumble stuff, I think it stopped syncing to a certain degree, mainly because of the 4K footage. I don't think they can handle that much quality in terms of video, and at the moment, I don't know, maybe I will... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to start doing 1080p on Rumble, but then afterwards, after a certain amount of time of video length, it will downgrade to 720p or something like that. I have to start making some tests there to see, because I would like to maintain content on Rumble. I don't know, even at 1080p, something like that. I will have to see, but at the moment I think it stopped syncing. But regardless, I also post on my blogger stuff, and of course everything goes through Patreon also, just in case you are able to give extra support to the channel. But yeah, let's get started. Not much happening. Interesting stuff still happening here and there. We got a little bit more update regarding the Super series from the 40 NVIDIA 40 series. Yeah, and now it's power consumption, the rumor, and supposedly they will maintain the TDPs, except for the 4070 Super. They will maintain the same TDPs that the non-Super versions of that. I don't know if they have to do anything regarding the fact that it's like different chipsets. They are able to maintain the same kind of TDP, supposedly, but yeah, it will not be like huge amounts of performance. And the fact that this generation is very efficient in terms of power consumption, especially regarding the 30 series. I think that that's why they don't. There is no need to increase the TDP, because there is no need in terms of performance jumps. It will not be like huge jumps. Again, I would prefer to have seen a little bit on the memory, a little bit upscaling on the memory, VRAM, and also in the lower end. Not so much here. A little bit on the memory bandwidth bus will also be good. And I think that they in a near future they need to refresh a certain degree the lower end, or else they will lose the battle there, and it's not good. They might have less margins, but the volume there, it's the biggest. You will not see, for example, on Steam charts, 4090s all over the place, and 4080s and XTXs from AMD. You'll start to see creeping up the 60 class cards, kind of a thing, and creeping up a little bit sometimes the 70 class cards, and the equivalent on AMD, even though AMD usually doesn't take a lot of shares at the moment. Hopefully it will be good to have a little bit more competition that side, and hopefully Intel also catch up on the market share, so they have I don't want 33% each of them in market share, because at this moment it's impossible. AMD cannot give the same volume of GPUs as NVIDIA, into a certain degree Intel, because Intel has their own fabs if they want to dedicate more volume to that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. In terms of, yeah, this is what I got written of rumors again. This is not like officially confirmed, so take it with a grain of salt. But it's kind of a little on par. It's taking advantage of like of the chips. If they have like good, I forgot the word that I wanted to say. But if they didn't have like enough good 103s that are good enough for, I don't know, the 4080 kind of Super Ti or something like that, or even they will take advantage and put it on the 4070 Ti kind of a thing there, so they can manage to take advantage of having some of the yields. That's the word I was looking for. The yields of those fabrication of these 103s or 102s or 104s. They will mix and match to put it on par, at least in terms of performance, regarding the the class cards that they have here, the SQs. Regarding gaming, supposedly Starfield again will receive DLSS support with frame generation next week, plus some stuff regarding HDR controls and display stuff there on supported system, of course. But yeah, this is a tweet, so not a lot of information, but the main thing at the moment is it's going to support DLSS officially. And I suppose DLSS will be the DLSS free version. They didn't specify here, but we suppose that's the version here, because it's what NVIDIA does. They try to push out the latest, and then we might have in a future update FSR free, which is the fake frame stuff, and the DLSS free version, or 3.5, I don't know, also gives you fake frame rates. But yeah, it is what it is at the moment. My main thing here expecting from Starfield is the creation kit things for the mods. I don't know how much they can fix the game. In terms, I think the main concern is immersion breaking, because of the loading screens all over the place. Is like a loading screen fest. I think that's the main drawback on this game, because the system itself seems interesting enough that with like mods to add content into those systems. But I think I don't know, with at least the loading screens will not cannot be removed entirely because it's loading areas. But the fast travel stuff, I think it can be fixed to a certain degree, especially if you're traveling between solar systems. I think basically the way it's set up, you have to go to the menus and then fast travel. You cannot like travel, like put your boosters on and travel to another planet or moon inside the same solar system. Everything is like a loading screen to a certain degree. If it's not like a blatant loading screen, is like a short clip that makes the transition, but it always is something that breaks the immersion of the game. I think some mods, especially with the creation kit, gives you more leverage to build mods to get around that, I think. But yeah, we'll see how it goes in the future. We have to wait the next year. It's when it launches, supposedly the beginning next year. So till then, yeah, it's one of those games that I would like to get immersed. But seeing all this loading screen fast, there's been some videos comparing with Cyberpunk even, because Cyberpunk is an older game. I think they made a mock-up when you enter the vehicle, exit the vehicle, traveling the vehicle to somewhere, and the comparison, if it was in Starfield, everything is a loading screen. You enter the vehicle, it's a loading screen. You're traveling, it's a loading screen, basically, because of the fact that you have basically fast travel and all that. As you enter a building, it's a loading screen. It's a little bit funny, but yeah. Hopefully it will get solved with further official support and with some mods tweaking around those systems, and also the loading screen issue. Again, in other news, the day before, supposedly final trailer saga kind of a thing. Now it's been delayed. It supposedly, I think, will come like 10 of November. Now it's been delayed to 7 December in early access, so it's not even a full launch. I don't know what to tell you. I watched some videos at a time, like a few months ago. This is not good. Again, I will not recommend you buy early access in this game. It has basically all the signs of being a scam, in the sense that it will put you in early access, and then they will quit the game. It's the first trailer seemed pretty good, but it's a trailer. They added more information. Woodbury Colony, you start off there, then you have to like rebuild the community and such that things, and then you have the currency, which is like really on the nose. Woodbury coins, I don't know what that means. It seems like it gives you the impression that this is almost like microtransaction coins, but supposedly it's not. It's the in-game currency. Couldn't put some dollars with a Z or something like that. It would be better. But then yeah, you can buy all these things, yada yada. But the main thing, it's the delays. Since 2021, it's the delays, and the justifications for the delays are completely, some of them are, I don't know what to tell you. Then they had one of those things that you can be a volunteer and work on the game for free. All of those little things there that accumulated, it's all red flags all over the place. Supposedly early access, $39, and then $50 for the full version when it's released. And yeah, and the fact that this minimum specs here, it's not in line, especially with the even at load settings with an Unreal Engine 5 game, unless it is completely I don't know, very low in terms of because the 1060 doesn't basically handle that well Unreal Engine 5 games. I don't see that happening. It's going to be very downgraded in terms of quality, the game. And then the recommended 1080 Ti, I don't know what the hell it is. It should be around at least 20 to 30 series to get around 1080p 60 frames, give or take. I would accept it better. But yeah, I will stay this away, as I will not touch this with the pole bars here on this game. But I will try to keep it up, and I will try to see if there is more red flags to mention. But yeah, this has been a saga for the last few years. A lot of it was pumped out from IGN. They also did, I don't know what the hell they did. I don't know why they did the premiere for this final trailer. Supposedly they made a premiere for people to watch. There were people waiting for the premiere to happen. I just scrolled down on my subscription list, and I saw that. That's why I'm bringing this article. But yeah, this is not good. There is a lot of drama. I think that they just want to have like occupy some space on the news sites. I don't know. There was some speculation that they basically it's basically to try to upsell you in other kind of software. I think one of them is like managing software. I don't know, like a CRM kind of software. I don't remember very well what specific software it was, but they also have other stuff, other products per se, this company. But yeah, it's very finicky, a lot of shenanigans and a lot of red flags, at least that I see, and I don't like this. So please, at the moment, don't go in this kind of thing, early access date. Don't buy this unless, again, there is like full release and there are independent reviewers, not IGN and GameSpot and all those bigger ones that usually chill these companies. I don't know why. But yeah, wait and see. I think there's going to be another delay or something like that. Supposedly 8 to 9 months in early access. They're going to delay the early access for sure. They will try to squeeze out some stuff here. At least those are the signs that I see. I might be wrong, but it is what it is. It's my opinion. But yeah, we'll wait and see. In Alan Wake 2, supposedly going to be a new major update. Includes 200 plus changes, including performance mode on some consoles and everything. The PC specific, it's what I like. It's fixes like drag and drop support on the inventory, addresses some mouse issues, and fixes a bug that could cause graphics settings to reset when launching Alan Wake 2. And I suppose some of the fixes that are on consoles also to PC, like several bugs and everything, some graphical issues on game's environment. I think it's mainly from the engine itself. Yeah, like games lighting, auto aiming, mouse and keyboard auto aiming doesn't serve very well. It's a little confusing if you're playing that with a mouse and keyboard, at least in my opinion, and some map issues. I heard that I think the engine itself doesn't handle very well the mouse stuff. Seems how do I say it? From what I read, it seems janky. It doesn't seem smooth. It just jumps in position, I think they have the same issue with control. I have to test it out because it's one of the games that I want to do and I already have installed. And I think they have like a smoothed issue with the mouse stuff. I will have to see. I don't know if it's something regarding acceleration or something like that. But yeah, I think it's the engine itself, the Northlight engine, it's called. But yeah, some fixes, some huge patch will come or already is has rolled out. So supposedly it's already on all platforms. But yeah, update your game. You might get something fixed if you were playing and had some issues with the game itself. It's Cyberpunk 2077. We got the GITS 2.5 visual overhaul featuring immersive headlamps in new 4K video. I didn't see the video itself, but again, I kind of trust the modders to a certain degree. It's the Ghost in a Shell 2.5 visual overhaul. Just by the fact that it has Ghost in a Shell in their name, I already like at least what I see here from this screenshot. Basically tries to get do some visual tweaks to get the feel of the anime and movie adaptations of the Ghost in the Shell, of course. One of the things is refined exposure and eye adaptation, rain weather condition, immersive headlamps, and immersive flash that really elevate the game's visual. At least that's what they say here. Seems pretty good. Again, when I have Cyberpunk to play with, I will at least do some visual tweaks. I will try out first vanilla, see how it goes, and then I will maybe start adding and switching around some visual mods, because in the first one I like to do a vanilla run, and then in the second run, if I like the game, in the second run I will add some mods. Usually it's what I do with all games. I might not do a series, but at least in my private time, if I play, I usually try to tweak around with some mods, similar how I do with XCOM 2. At the moment I have 300 plus mods on that run. I got some surprises here and there on the episodes, something that I was used to on the vanilla game and previous runs that I did some mods, but those mods even alter more stuff on the previous mods that I play with. But yeah, good to see that Cyberpunk it's still up and running, and again it's now it's the game that it should be at launch, so everybody is recommending now with the 2.0 kind of major update and revamp of the system games, or the game systems, and plus the Phantom Liberty. The story seems pretty excellent, and what they do there. I'm going to wrap up some gaming deals. Devil Within 2 finishes up today, so grab it while you can on the Epic Game Store. Again, regarding Devil Within 2, I launched the last episode of the series. I managed to finish the game. If you're interested, you can check it out on my playlist settings on the main page of the channel. If you're interested in playing these kind of games here, and also the Evil Within 1 I also did a few years ago, a gameplay series there. In terms of deals, again, we got Cyberpunk ends on 5th of November, 40% off, and with the expansion 33% off, so basically full price with the expansion, or the equivalent of a full price game to a certain degree with the Phantom Liberty. It will not have another expansion, so this is going to be the final content here. But yeah, it's one of those that it's now, as you can see, very positive reviews after all this update 2.0 was launched. Slay the Spire continues on promo, 66% off. Again, if you like rogue deck builder kind of a game here, it's pretty good. It's one of those that restarted the deck building and rogue like kind of games here. Excellent. Support independent developers, because this was made by a small team of independent developers here. Also, you got Mutineer Zero Road to Eden. This is one of those that I will do for sure in the near future. I don't want to do this now because I'm doing XCOM. This is very similar to XCOM, and I will try to vary. But this is one of those that is already also installed. I managed to claim it for free on Epic Game Store at the time. but yeah, this is one of those that I think is well worth it. Not a, it's not in terms of size, like in terms of duration, it's not that big, but it's a pretty good experience with some tweaks here and there of XCOM experience, and I think it's well worth it. We got also Dredge, one of those that I'm very interested to play with, and it's an indie game published by Team 17 from the Worms. Kind of games there. 25% off. I think it's well worth it. Very Lovecraftian. You got the ship and the fishing ship. I'm not sure if the boat. I'm not sure which is the correct term here. Ship or boat. Yeah, you got the management of the cargo stuff plus the story. And again, they're being updated regularly, so I think it's a good deal here. We got also Resident Evil franchise again. I will continue to hammer this one because they do a lot of good deals. Resident Evil 7 in this case is 60% off, and of course there is some combos here and there with the Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition and Village, Gold Edition also, which has I think all the DLCs here. It's like 63% off. You got also only the Resident Evil Gold Edition, Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition. 73% off. I think I bought this one. I don't have the DLC. I think. I'm not sure. Excellent game. I made a series at 1080p. I'm planning to do like a revamp when I get more Resident Evil games and doing a 4K run with this one. It's been a while since I played this game. Again, a 2017 game. Kind of missed, it was like on the borders that I missed after that. I think it's one of the last games after that I didn't manage to, or I did stop playing because I didn't have the PC to do it. But yeah, I will leave all the Resident Evils that are on the deal on the list on the description below. We got also the Bookwalker. I didn't see any reviews, but the feedback has been very positive. And I also didn't see like videos, but it's one of those that it's a turn-based kind of thing. You're a guy that you enter, you read the books and you enter the worlds of those books, and you have to solve puzzles and go through the story. Seems pretty interesting. And yeah, very positive feedback so far, so I think it's well worth it. And the fact that it's 20% off, it's not very expensive there. I think it's a good option. And lastly, we got nioh, the first game, the complete edition, 77% off. Again, very Dark Souls-y like. It's kind of a positive. Usually it's around 75 to 80%. I think it's a good alternative, even though I think the main complaint in the complaint department, it's a little bit the weirdness of the level designs there, from what I understood. Some game mechanics are a little bit different, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a similar kind of a Dark Souls game in their DNA, but I think it's a pretty decent alternative. And again, it's cheap, and it's something that you can go about while if you're fed up to a certain degree. In other games, I think this is a good option. And basically this is it, guys. I'm just going to wrap up with my plug on the Patreon for extra support. Again, the extra support is going to be at this moment for storage, for project backups of the projects that I do for my private clients, and also some space for the videos that I do for the channel here. And basically that is it. Yeah, as you can see, final episode, it's already here and also on the channel. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. So till then, Kunamy Master out.